I don't think so. You don't need to show any concern towards her. You just give the right to come out first. The death of a girl child in India is huge. It is true that we are giving speech and writing essays in schools and colleges. Yes, I do believe that girls' life is wholly to serve their whole family, but not now. Now the girls have started joining in the army, serving many families. They started climbing the highest point of the world, the Mount Everest. They started creating fame to the countries by winning the Olympics. They are becoming the founder of a company. Guys, girls may be physically weak, but they are not mentally. If you give girl child fly but not cry, give wings to the girl child to fly but not pain to cry and die. Start thinking, friends, where we actually belong. If you kill a girl, you are killing many others. A girl is a sister, a daughter, a mother, a friend, a cousin. If you kill a girl, you kill many other girls. If you kill a girl child, you kill the fragrance of life. Please save a girl child. Thank you for giving this opportunity.
Thank you, Vinaya. Now I request Rajeshri to talk few words on the topic girls' education. Rajeshri.
First of all, I would like to say good evening to everyone. On this special occasion, I would like to talk about importance of girls' education. Education of the girl child has been a long-standing mission of of the government of numerous countries, where the sex ratio is between girls and boys is unequal. There are some nations where the number of females is very low compared to the number of males. Such nations include parts of African continent and other countries as well. India has taken up the activity of Beti Bachao and Beti Padhao for educating girls. Education itself is very important, irrespective of the child is a girl or a boy. But there are nations where girls are frequently ignored and are not taught to deserve an education. Over history, it has been seen that many girl childs um, are meant to be married off when they are very small, but they leave the importance of education and they'll get married because they had no other choice other than getting married and not getting educated and not getting educations. In India, under various schemes of the government, several benefits for the girl child are being increased. Women's education is essential in urban areas as well as rural areas. Prime Minister in his speech said girls are better performance than girls are better performance than boys. If you need proof, just look at their exam results. People want educated daughter in laws, but think several times before educating their daughters. How can this go on? Thank you.
Thank you, Rajeshri. Educate a girl, you will educate a community, is what we have been listening from ages. And I absolutely agree with it. An empowered girl will empower a nation. Now I request Syed Man Hashmi to talk few words on the topic girl child right.
I see there is someone sharing their screen. I request you to stop it.
Hashmi?
There's a technical problem. Just a minute.
You can speak while the video is still on, not on. Hashmi. Meanwhile, Manogya, meanwhile, you can ask any other person to speak if they are there.
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, Hashmi is on video. He can speak now.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Sayed Mat Hashmi, here to speak about girls' child rights. In a country, when a girl or woman is treated as goddess, ironically, when a girl is born, she faces discrimination, humiliation, and oppression at every stage of life. And she gets neglected by her healthcare, education, and growth. Healthcare, education, and growth opportunities just because she is a girl, they mostly surrendered themselves to the sad fate. A country where, with gender inequalities and an underlying nature of patriarchy, girl child find themselves at the short end of the stick. They get discriminated by the society and fear of abuse and exploitation, due to which they are kept at home and not sent to school. Other than that, child marriage is yet another glaring issue, due to which girls are forced to give up going to school at an early age. In India, girl child rights and protection is a very serious concern. More than one third of the 10 million child brides are being home in the world stage. India has one of the highest number of girls forced into marriage before legal 18. If this is a criteria, then how will a country will develop? Even in house, they are unsafe, where they become victim of a different attitude, but also learning environment. According to 2011 census, 53% households and 11% schools had no toilets. And in some schools, they lack separate toilets for girls, which is a major determinant for parents not willing to send their girls to study. In order to make sure that girl children get access to equal education, we need to tackle the mindset that makes it okay for young children to be employed. Girl child rights are being educated in the country by individuals, governmental organizations, and many NGOs. Hillary Clinton said human rights are women's rights and women's rights are human rights once and for all. But unfortunately, many of the women do not know their rights. So here I want to highlight some rights and schemes. First, right to non-discrimination. Second, right to protection from harm and abuse. Third, right to full participation in family, social, and cultural life. And also, government of India has taken various steps by declaring variety of schemes to make a girl child status better. Some are child marriage for the girls have been restricted. The government of India has reserved one-third seats in the local government for women. The SHG, or self-help groups, has been introduced by the government as the main policy in order to make better the uh, livelihood for rural areas girls. The open learning system has been established in backward areas for girls. After all this acknowledgement, I wish most of the girls are educated by their rights. Thank you.
Good.
Thank you, Vinaya. Thank you, Hashmi. Sorry.
Madam, where is Tejaswini, ma'am?
Yeah, she will come. She will speak. No, you wait.
Tejashwini Manog.
Dr. Tejaswini will speak later. First, Students, let them finish.
Dr. Tejaswini Manogna was born on 19th May 1994 in the city of Mahabubnagar. Dr. Tejaswini Manogna is an Indian doctor, model, and beauty pageant title holder. She won the title of Divine Miss Earth India 2019 and represented India at the 19th edition of the Miss Earth event held at Pranagyo City in the Philippines. She did her schooling from the Rosary Convent High School and was a member of the National Cadet Corps, a
Yeah,
youth wing of the Indian Armed Forces. At the age of 16, she was adjudged as the India's best NCC cadet and best shooter among 1.3 million cadets of the India Air Force, Army and Navy. She was conferred with the Young Achiever Award at the South Asian Association for Religion Cooperation met in Sri Lanka. In 2017, she received a graduation degree in medicine MBBS from the Usmania Medical College. Manogna is also trained in Bharatanatyam, a major form of Indian classical dance. She has national level accreditation as a graded professional dancer by Doordarshan and India's Ministry of Culture. She has a give she has given a series of concerts and workshops at Yorkshire, Felth, and Sheffield. She holds a diploma in young training and has worked as a young instructor in Hyderabad. She also performed Bharatanatyam in front of Abdul Kalam, former President of India. Now I request Dr. Tejaswini Manogna ma'am to share few words on this occasion.
Hello, everyone. Very good afternoon to you all. I hope you all are doing great. I hope you all are healthy and safe. My respect and namaskarams to the faculty present here, and my love to all the students who are gathered here. Thank you so much for inviting me on this occasion of National Girl Child Day. And thanks to the pandemic, I mean, it has gathered us together in a Zoom call. But I wish I would definitely come to see you all directly next time. Definitely. So, well, on this occasion is actually celebrated to recognize the rights and also the challenges faced by girl children in our nation, especially, and also to increase awareness on the importance of girl education, health, equality, and nutrition. And I have been hearing to all your speeches, and I appreciate the faculty and the students for taking up such an amazing day. And all the topics that you all are covering are great. Congratulations to all of y'all. And you have been utilizing your pandemic time. And since you can't go to the college, you have been utilizing the time to the best of your abilities. And I guess when we talk about girl child, it's been long. I mean, it's been ages and centuries that girl child has been facing discrimination in the society, and it's been long that we have been suffering, and it's been long pending due that we give the girl child the honor, the respect, and the equality that she deserves. All the topics that you have covered right now, from female infanticide to limited educational opportunities to insufficient sanitation facilities and adolescent school dropouts to physical and sexual abuse and to gender inequality and to poor medical care and access to health facilities, from being told what to do and what not to do, from being told how to behave and how not to behave, what to wear and what not to wear, what to speak and what not to speak, and what you can achieve and what you cannot achieve. I think this is that long pending due that we owe to a girl child, the respect and the equality that she deserves. When Mother Nature herself is she, what is it that she can't achieve? So do not let anybody tell you that what you can achieve and what you cannot achieve. So do not also let yourself question that, can I achieve this? Is it possible for me alone to achieve this? Yes, change is definitely possible. Step forward and question yourself. If not me, then who? If not now, then when? weakness, fear, hopelessness. And these were the words used to define girl child earlier, but no, now it is courage, toughness, strength, power, sacrifice, determination, commitment. A beautiful heart, talent, and guts is what defines a girl child right now. Daughters are definitely not a burden to the nation, but daughters are the pride of the family, the pride of the nation, and the pride of the world. Girls, step up, break stereotypes, carve your way to success in unconventional fields, and go an extra mile to pursue your dream. Believe in yourself, and there's nothing that you can't achieve. You can do this. And I see all the students here, boys have been talking amazing things about the girl child day today. So I appreciate all the boys also here. So all you students are right now in the safe confines of your college. But once you get out of the college, the world outside is extremely challenging. It's beautiful. So I'm sure your college is making you ready for all the challenges that you have to face in the outside world. And what you learn of your education right now will determine nothing less than the future of the nation and of the world. So your institution has done amazing things, and you yourself are the architect of your own future. And each of us, each successful person has their own story. What you have to know is that each of you is unique, each of you is beautiful, each of you has your own story. So build your own story, and I'm sure the nation will be proud to have you as their future. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity. I'm looking forward to listen to more of your speeches. I'm sure the competition is still up. So thank you for this opportunity, and congratulations to all the speakers here. Thank you to the faculty also.
I think students have spoken already. We thought of having first 15 to 20 minutes for the students, and
Okay.
then the rest is your time. If you
Oh, okay.
can give some, if you
Mine is
can give, by mistake, Manogya said few words. In
okay.
fact, you can speak. We expect you to give your experiences. What motivated you to? You can also ask questions. That is a different
I
story.
am asking questions,
But
yes.
more than that, we are all interested to know
Mhm.
about yourself and how your motivation, what motivated you to go for the NCC, and how you achieved your number one in NCC, then
Yeah.
number one in Bharatanatyam. Everywhere you are there.
Yes.
So how you could achieve? What is the main motivation behind this? You can
Okay.
speak as you time take. You can take time.
I took short time because I believe that the competition was still up.
Oh,
But
competition is over.
okay, okay,
Yeah.
that's great. So I was born in Mehboob Nagar, and I belong to a very very simple family. I belong to a middle class family. And my parents are not very rich that they can afford everything, but they are very rich in their heart that they could provide me the opportunities what I have utilized till now. So I'm thankful to my parents for that. And so I'm a doctor by profession, and I have been into NCC. I was the All India Best Cadet of NCC, and then I'm a graded Bharatnatyam artist, a professional yoga practitioner and a trainer, and I'm Miss India Earth 2019. Yes, and I do comparing, and I also post shows, and I'm into a lot of activities as of now. um, what motivated me is definitely like for a girl child, empowerment starts from home itself. Okay, and my parents never told me that you can't do this. And I had a vision for myself, and what best happened to me was the support of my parents. They believed in me, and then they let me follow my passion. So I had a passion for nation building, and I really liked the NCC uniform. And ఒక ఎయిత్ క్లాస్ నైన్త్ క్లాస్ అమ్మాయి కానీ నేను అప్పట్లో నేను అనుకునేదాన్ని, అంటే ఈ ఎన్సీసీలో నేను ఉంటే నేను నా దేశం కోసం నేను ఒక ఎమర్జెన్సీలో నేను పనికొస్తానేమో, నేను ఏదో చేస్తానేమో చేయగలుగుతానేమో నా దేశం కోసం థాట్ ఉండేదన్నమాట. సో అలా ఎన్సీసీలో జాయిన్ అయిపోయాను. కానీ అంటే జాయిన్ అయ్యాక రిపబ్లిక్ డే క్యాంప్ ఇవన్నిటి గురించి తెలుసుకున్నాను. But after like 6 to 9 months of the practice, I was rejected initially. So I did not lose my heart, and then next Mali intermediate I again went back to being in the NCC, and then amongst 13 lakh cadets, I worked hard, extremely hard. Marning 4 o'clock ki rifle drill undedi, rifle drill తర్వాత గ్రౌండ్స్ లో మేము కమాండింగ్ ఉండేది, డ్రిల్ ఉండేది, తర్వాత మళ్ళీ రైఫిల్ షూటింగ్ ఉండేది, గ్రూప్ డిస్కషన్స్ అని, ఎక్స్టెంపోజ్ అని, అండ్ కల్చరల్. సో ఇవన్నీ నైట్ 12 o'clock దాకా అయ్యేవి. అండ్ నేను అప్పుడు ఇంటర్ లో ఉన్నాను కాబట్టి నైట్ 12 తర్వాత మళ్ళీ టెంట్స్ లో అలా మట్టిలో అలా ఉండేది అనమాట. సో కూర్చొని ఐ యూస్ టు స్టడీ ఫర్ మై subjects also, and I had to study for my అంటే ఎన్సిసి సర్వీస్ సబ్జెక్ట్స్ చదవాలి, అండ్ దెన్ కరెంట్ అఫైర్స్ చదవాలి, మళ్ళీ నా స్టడీస్ ఇంటర్మీడియట్ స్టడీస్ చదువుకోవాలి. సో ఇవన్నీ చేస్తూ ఐ బ్యాలెన్స్ మై సెల్ఫ్, అండ్ దెన్ out of 13 lakh cadets, I won the All India's Best Cadet, and I got the Prime Minister's medal and the President's baton. And later, I got the opportunity to represent India in the SAARC nations. అంటే శ్రీలంకలో మన ఇండియాని ఒక యూత్ అంబాసిడర్ గా రిప్రజెంట్ చేశాను. అండ్ అక్కడ కూడా సార్క్ కంట్రీస్ మెడల్ ని నేను శ్రీలంకన్ ప్రైమ్ మినిస్టర్ అండ్ ప్రెసిడెంట్ చేతుల మీద నేను అందుకున్నాను. అండ్ అక్కడి నుంచి ఇంకా వచ్చేయగానే ఇట్స్ లైక్ పీక్ మూమెంట్ ఫర్ మీ. అంటే నాకు విన్ ని ఎంజాయ్ చేసే అంత టైం కూడా నాకు లేదనమాట, బికాస్ ఇట్స్ పీక్ మూమెంట్. నా లైఫ్ లో అదొక టర్నింగ్ పాయింట్. నేను చదువుకోవాలి, ఇంటర్లో వస్తేనే ఐ కెన్ మూవ్ ఆన్ టు బికమింగ్ అ డాక్టర్. సో బట్ అన్ఫార్చునేట్లీ మా ఇంటర్ కాలేజ్ అప్పుడు అంత సపోర్టివ్ గా లేనందుకు నేను ఇంట్లోనే కూర్చొని ట్యూషన్స్ అలా మేనేజ్ చేసుకొని ఇంట్లోనే చదువుకొని ఐ మేడ్ ఇట్ టు ఉస్మానియా మెడికల్ కాలేజ్. అండ్ కాలేజ్కి వెళ్ళాక కూడా ఇట్ వాజ్ లైక్ అంటే ఇప్పటి వరకు చేశాను యాక్టివిటీస్, మెడికల్ లో ఉన్నావు ఇప్పుడు, ఇట్స్ నాట్ పాసిబుల్ అని అన్నారు. బట్ ద థింగ్ ఇస్ లైక్ ఐ న్యూ హౌ టు బ్యాలెన్స్ మై సెల్ఫ్. అంటే చిన్నప్పుడు యాక్టివిటీస్ ఇవన్నీ I kind of know how to balance myself. So I still continued, and then I won the Idea Student of the Year award, and then చాలా అంటే మన అబ్దుల్ కలాం గారి దగ్గర ప్రదర్శించాను, అండ్ చాలా గొప్ప వ్యక్తుల దగ్గర నేను ప్రదర్శన ఇచ్చి వాళ్ళ ప్రశంసలు అప్పుడు పొందాను. అండ్ కాలేజ్ అయిపోగానే కూడా అంటే ఐ ఫెల్ట్ దట్స్ ద రైట్ ఏజ్ టు ఎక్స్ప్లోర్ మై సెల్ఫ్ అండ్ బిల్డ్ మై సెల్ఫ్ అనిపించింది. సో ఐ అప్లైడ్ ఫర్ మిస్ ఇండియా. అసలు నాకు అంటే కాలేజ్ లో చాలా ట్రెడిషనల్ అమ్మాయిని, నాకు ఏం తెలియదు ఎక్కువ. అలాంటిది నేను బాంబేకి మా మదర్ ని తీసుకొని వెళ్ళి ఒక ట్రైనింగ్ అయ్యి, అసలు అందరు మోడల్స్ మధ్యలో నేను అసలు ఒక డాక్టర్ ని, బట్ ఐఎమ్ నాట్ ఇన్ టు మోడలింగ్, బట్ స్టిల్ it was a mental work for me. For me, what I used was my mental work, and then I could place myself as the Miss Universe India lo I was the top, and then later Miss India Earth title ni vinna. International lo kuda mana India ni represent chesanu. So అంటే ఇవన్నీ అంటే ఒకటేసారి వచ్చినవి కాదు. అంటే చిన్నప్పటి నుంచి చాలా ఎఫర్ట్స్ పెడుతున్నాను. ఒక మిడిల్ క్లాస్ ఫ్యామిలీ నుంచి వచ్చి ఇంత చేయడం అనేది, అంటే ఒక సపోర్ట్ అనేది అంటే చాలా వైపుల నుంచి ఒక క్రిటిసిజం ఉండేదన్నమాట. ఒక అమ్మాయికి ఇదంతా అవసరమా చేయడము, ఒక అమ్మాయి అంటే ఒక వంశోద్ధారకురాలాగా కాదు కదా, సో ఇవన్నీ చేయడం అవసరమా, సో యూనో ఊరికే డాన్స్ పర్ఫార్మెన్సెస్ కి తీసుకెళ్ళాలి. అంటే నేను చాలా ఆల్మోస్ట్ ఒక 2500 పర్ఫార్మెన్సెస్ కి ఇచ్చాను ఇప్పటిదాకా. సో అలా డాన్స్ పర్ఫార్మెన్సెస్ కి వెళ్తూ
most of the audience are non-Telugu people.
Oh, really?
If you can speak in English, that will be fine. That will be fine.
Okay, I didn't know. Okay. Yeah, so I used to give a lot of performances. I've given around 2500 shows by now, and I used to come back and I used to study for the next day. And there was this moment where you know I used to go to when I used to go to dance classes. My mom and we had to travel around like 2 hours to reach to my dance class, and I had to take 2 buses, and then in the rain and sun I had to travel. And by the time I used to reach there, I used to be the last one to go there. But it used to be like, okay, you're the last one, but you walk out with the first prize. It used to be like, I mean, I used to be so determined during those days. And so I used to see my friends who used to come in cars luxuriously. So I used to ask my mom, so will we ever be able to buy a car? And then she said, you work hard and your determination will definitely get you a car. So exactly when I turned 18 is when I participated in a traditional brain and beauty contest called Telugammai, and I was fortunate to win a car, which is like the small Tata Nano car, though it's really small, but it's very precious to me because I won it with my own efforts. So yes, and then so these are all, you know, small dream come true moments. So for me, what worked in my favor, I mean, these prizes, this car and bank balance, I mean, all of this are definitely not success. Success for me is when my efforts have seen fruits, when I have worked hard beyond my limits and I have received something, and that is what means success to me. And what worked for me in my favor is definitely the planning I had. So I had a goal in my life. To be able to achieve something, it's important to have a goal in your life. And once you have a goal, it's important to make a plan, to make a schedule for yourself, schedule your day. Even now, I am I'm always in some or the other preparations, and then I plan like hour to hour, I have a schedule. So I plan myself properly. And once I plan myself, what is next important is to execute that plan. A lot of us make a lot of plans, a lot of us have a lot of dreams, but we fail to execute those plans because we tend to divert ourselves. So without diverting, staying focused and then executing your plan is important. And once you execute your plan, result, success or failure is not in our hands. Only working hard is in our hands. Failures are, they are the best teachers in the world. Let me tell you. So success doesn't teach us anything. It's failures which teaches us. Every failure is definitely a stepping stone to success. Though I talk about my achievements, I've seen a lot of failures. I've seen a lot of challenges in my life. So what we can do is just work hard and give our best, and the result is left to God. And all we can do is to just stay positive and optimistic about the goal we have, and keep trying again. Though you fail, keep trying again. Just like the eagle bird, you should be like the eagle bird which flies above the raining clouds and does not get scared by the challenges that comes across that it comes across. Yes.
Some technical problem. She got muted. Please check. Dr. Tejaswini got muted.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Checked it.
Now you gave
Yes.
her.
Yes, I'm unmuted right now.
Yeah.
And so this, in brief, is about my journey so far. And I believe there's still a lot that I need to achieve, because for me, I want to achieve something for myself, for my parents, and for my nation. I want to be in service of my nation. So I guess there's still a lot. There's no limit for it. And but so during the process, what we need to learn is that success, failure, they will be a part of our journey. But what we should not give up is the values that our teachers and parents give us. And these are extremely, extremely important. Wherever we reach in life, it's extremely important to stay grounded. And for us right now, technology is playing a huge role in our life. So we are addicted to our phones and Instagrams and Facebooks. So we should not let technology govern us. We should govern those technology, right? So you should definitely stay updated and update yourself and stay connected and all, but don't give your time entirely to it. Okay, give like 5 to 10 minutes, watch it, but then come back to studies, because you are the youth who will be deciding the fate of our nation. So if you guys, I mean, technology, if you're using it just like that, it's killing your creativity. You should be somebody who should be creating technologies. You should be somebody who should be creating jobs and not using the technology that somebody has created for you, right? So yes, stay updated, but definitely keep in mind that you are the future of our nation. Don't waste your time. Time is precious. India is a land of opportunities, and you should be thankful for that. You should be able to utilize your age and the best of the opportunities in the given time. uh, Thank you for this opportunity, and definitely I am looking forward to answer your questions.
Yeah, I'm Dr. Sastry. I'd like
Namaste.
to ask you one question
Yes.
on behalf of my students, actually.
Okay.
Where do you get the motivation, actually? Where did you get the motivation at the first place, at the as a child? And, uh, and what motivates you, actually, to achieve more and more? Where is that motivation coming from? This is first question.
Okay.
Then we are talking about the children's child, the girl child empowerment. And in your case, actually, how much credit you can give it to yourself and how much credit you are going to give to your parents for your success?
Okay, sure. Thank you for the question. So, as a child, what motivated me is definitely my mother, because she also belonged to Mehboob Nagar, and then she was a singer back then, and then she wanted to achieve a lot of things, but which she could not at that time. So she wanted to see a lot of things in me, and then she initiated me into like dance and I mean all of these activities that she initiated me, and I have seen her working very hard for me. She was working in the US, and then she has given up her job and she has come back at a point. So, looking at her, I feel for all that sacrifice that she has done, I need to justify as a child. So, I have been doing my best for whatever, even my dad for that matter. So, he works for a bank, and then he keeps traveling throughout India and he keeps getting transferred. So, he's working hard for his family. So, as a child, I have some responsibility to give back. So that definitely motivated me at when I was a child. And what motivates me right now is my goal. My goal itself motivates me. When the goal is strong, you don't need another person to come and motivate you. The goal keeps you running. It keeps you motivated. And if I have this in my mind that I want to achieve this, so I will do for it. I mean, I'll go for it. I will keep on working hard for it. Now, I don't know if I should like, yeah. So there is a schedule right here. Okay, so it's like it's
Wow.
on the wall.
Can
Yeah.
you say it again?
1 second. I don't know how to like.
No, no. Yeah, we were able to see. It was
Okay,
wonderful.
okay, sure. That's on my wall.
Wow.
So and my books around. So yes, I mean, I plan my day properly. I have an hour to hour schedule which is running right now because I have a goal before me. I need to achieve something. So the goal itself my motivates me, and I don't need a special motivation from outside right now. And okay, the next question. So, oh, sorry.
How much credit you are giving to your parents and yourself?
She already said no to her mother.
I guess if I have to give the percentages, then definitely 80% of the credit I would give to my parents. But I also want to take credit for myself because how much ever my parents motivate me, if I don't have it within myself, I would not listen to them. So I do take the credit that 20% is for me.
Yeah, great.
There are certain questions that I have got from the audience here.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I didn't introduce myself. I'm Harini, faculty of the college.
Hi.
So, yeah. The first question is, who is your role model?
Okay. So I'll answer that, or you have these set of questions that you want to ask me. I'll answer that one by one.
Yes, one by one.
Okay, sure. As I said, my first role model was my mother, is my mother rather. So, and the next, I mean, I admire Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam a lot. So he's been my role model, and I was fortunate enough to meet him, and I was fortunate enough that he appreciated me in one of those occasions. So I follow his footsteps, and he's been a huge motivation for me.
And the next question is, how can we develop different skills like you?
Different skills like me. So, it's important to realize what skills are you good at. Okay, so I was good at dance. I mean, I am good at dance and yoga and study. So it is important to recognize ourselves. And I would say all of you are talented. Somebody would know how to cook well, and that's a talent in itself. Somebody would know how to do the rangoli well, and that's a talent in itself. Somebody would know how to do the art well. So it's important to realize, recognize your own self, recognize yourself as to what you like. And once you like something, I think it's easy to follow that passion and path.
Okay, there is this interesting question actually. Do you
Okay.
feel like quitting anytime, or how do you bounce back if you ever feel so?
Okay. Yes. I mean, yes, a lot of situations where I did feel like quitting sometimes. I mean, when I was into Miss India, I realized that okay, so I though I was doing my best, though I was at my best, it had certain external factors which would also work in the favor. So they wanted me to go to films, they wanted me to go win a film fair, and then so, there were a lot of factors which were involved. So at a point, I definitely felt like quitting. So and then I did get back to my studies and all, but when there is a strong desire to make something happen, the universe itself makes the path open for you, right? So I quit Miss Universe India, but then when I was just simply, I mean, strongly studying, and then doors open for Miss Earth India, which was a different organization, which was a different path altogether. It was all about environment, and it was something related to what I was doing from my childhood, environment and dealing with children and all. That's what I was doing. So that's it. There are definitely times when you would feel like quitting, but if your desire is that strong, then as I said, the universe will show the path to you.
Yeah, and will you take some questions? Will you take
Yeah,
some
why not?
questions?
Students will ask some questions, then only it will be real interesting for them.
Yeah. So another question is how yoga influenced your life and how is it important in your everyday life?
Yoga definitely played a huge role in my life. Um, I do yoga every day early in the morning. I teach yoga right now, and then I definitely do 1 hour. I keep 1 hour for yoga. So it increased my concentration. It made me more flexible in my thought, in my body, in my actions. So the flexibility in my body, in the body, in itself is not enough. There needs to be a flexible thought also, right? So yoga and meditation as well, like it gave me a calm mind. So it is yoga which helped me balance so many things. There are too many things. There could be a lot of stress happening behind all of this. So to control my stress and to stay calm, to stay balanced, once we are calm, that is the key behind achieving a lot of things. So to be able to stay calm and to be able to stay balanced, yoga played a huge role. Yes.
Good afternoon, Tejashwini Manatna.
Good afternoon, sir.
I wish you all the best.
Thank you.
In my view, smiling face of each and every young girl is the mark of God's quality.
Definitely. That's very beautifully
said.
yes.
I'm going to ask one question, madam.
Yes.
Please. How can you justify one Telugu proverb is there, great proverb? Illali chaduvu intiki velugu.
Okay. Yes. So how do I justify that?
Yeah.
So the proverb justifies its own self. So yeah, illali చదువు ఇంటికి వెలుగు అంటే వాళ్ళ ఎక్స్ప్లెనేషన్ కూడా అందులోనే ఉంటుంది that that if a girl studies if you're making a boy study, so he's studying for himself, he's studying to earn. But if you're making a girl study, I think she is going to educate the family, she's going to educate the society around her. So see, even if a girl, she's educated, if she's not working, if she's in the home, but still తన నాలెడ్జ్ తో చుట్టుపక్కల వాళ్ళతో, అంటే పొద్దున పాల వాళ్ళు వస్తారు, తర్వాత పేపర్ వాళ్ళు వస్తారు, సో వీళ్ళందరితో మాట్లాడుతుంటే కూడా లైక్ షీ వుడ్ సే, అంటే ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ పనికి ఇంటికి ఒక అమ్మాయి రావచ్చు, వాళ్ళ ఇంట్లో వాళ్ళ పాప ఉండొచ్చు. సో షీ వుడ్ టెల్ హర్ దట్, షీ వుడ్ డెఫినెట్లీ టెల్ హర్ ద బెనిఫిట్, టెల్ ద చైల్డ్ ద బెనిఫిట్స్ ఆఫ్ స్టడీయింగ్. సో ఇలా ఒక ఆడపిల్ల చదువుకుంటే, సో ఇంతమందికి వీళ్ళందరూ ఫ్యామిలీ మెంబర్స్ కాదు, కానీ చుట్టుపక్కల మన ఇంటికి వచ్చిపోయే వాళ్ళు, రోజు వచ్చిపోయే వాళ్ళు, కానీ వాళ్ళందరికీ కూడా చదువుకుంటే ఇలా ఉండొచ్చు, నువ్వు ఎందుకు ఈ పని చేసుకుంటున్నావు, చదువుకో అని చెప్తారు చాలు. సో ఐ గెస్ దట్ ఇట్ సెల్ఫ్ ఇస్ ఎనఫ్ దట్ టు జస్టిఫై ద స్టేట్మెంట్ వాట్ యు ఆస్క్డ్ మీ.
ఇన్ మై వ్యూ, ఇల్లాలి చదువు నాట్ ఓన్లీ ఇంటికి వెలుగు, ఇట్ ఈస్ ప్రపంచానికి వెలుగు.
Yes, I said in my speech I was saying that it's the pride, she's the pride of the family, nation and the world.
Yeah, thank you ma'am.
Yeah, girls and boys may ask questions. Let them unmute themselves first, let them indicate.
Sir, maybe it will be a mess if they talk directly, like that is the reason I unmuted them.
They can raise their hand to give that. They can
Yeah.
they can raise.
Whoever
Yeah.
raises, let us allow them to speak, because interaction directly will give them better satisfaction. If we snub it, I don't think that it is correct.
Okay, sir. Yeah.
Ma'am, good
Yes.
afternoon, ma'am. I would like to ask you, how was your Miss Earth journey, as you are a doctor and your field is totally different. So how was the journey for you?
Uh, Me being a doctor, my field is totally different. I wouldn't say that because for me, whether being a doctor or whether being going to government schools and talking, or whether the IAS officer, which I want to be, like all of these fields, like it all deals with service. Okay, so being on Miss Earth platform, so for me, my goal was definitely not that I want to get into Bollywood or Hollywood or Tollywood or anything. That was not my goal. Me standing on that platform was that if I win this title, I can be an ambassador of my nation for the international organizations like UNICEF, WHO, UNESCO. So I can be an ambassador for these kind of organizations. I can be the voice of the youth and advocate for a lot of issues. So yes, it definitely helped me now because I'm sitting here right now because of the it did give me a little of fame. So a lot of people are getting to know me. Initially, not a lot of people, though I achieved into NCC and all. Not a lot of people knew me, but now I am definitely getting a wider reach. So I have utilized that in this way. So whatever field it is, I wouldn't say it's different. For me, it's all about doing service. Yes.
Yeah, very good question. Any more? Students, it is your choice. You won't get such an opportunity to interact with the most successful girl, I would want, Nitya Rao. Yeah, please ask. You unmute yourself and then ask. Harini, give him a chance of unmuting. Maybe he is not having the
Yes,
chance.
sir. I have given. They should unmute by themselves.
Yeah, they should unmute and speak.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Yeah,
Hi, good afternoon.
introduce yourself.
Myself are Nitya.
Okay. Why don't you
I'm a
show yourself, please? Okay.
uh, no, okay,
Okay,
ma'am.
okay, okay. Go
That's
ahead.
okay.
I am studying in Guru Nanak College,
Mhm.
Okay.
PharmD first year.
Okay.
Okay.
I wrote NEET last year, ma'am, but I didn't get it.
Okay.
So through MSET counseling, I got into PharmD.
Okay.
Uh, that's I have nothing to say. I mean, I just wanted to talk to you once. Like,
That's sweet. That's sweet. And there's nothing to worry that you didn't make it to MBBS. I would say, look at now, like, after the pandemic, pharmacy, PharmD, and all of these are completely in the boom. So whether it is agriculture or biosciences or like pharmacy, everything has its own importance. You would rather get to the higher positions earlier than it would be in medicine. It's even more difficult here. So I think every field there for that matter is great in itself.
I just now got to know about you, ma'am. I never knew about you. I mean, in the before.
Okay.
Uh, I really got inspired by you, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you.
And can I say something, ma'am?
Yeah.
I mean, you look so good. I mean, you look so beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Nitya. Thank you. All the best to you.
Thank you, ma'am. I mean, it's privilege for me to talk to you.
Thank you.
I feel very glad. And thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good afternoon, ma'am. Ma'am, actually, I wanted to ask you that which were the books you followed for your NEET preparation, because I'm studying currently in class 12. So I
Okay.
wanted to know from you that it were only NCRT, or you followed some other books also.
Uh, when I was studying for my MBBS, it was the Telugu Academy books that I followed. It was not the NCRTs. Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah.
Okay.
Right now, I'm not sure because it's been a long time, so I'm not very updated with the books of intermediate. You asked me for
Okay.
PG, I will tell you.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Hello. Hi.
Hi, ma'am. My name is Grishma, and I'm doing my MBBS in Mamta Medical College. I'm a
Oh,
second year student.
that's
I
nice.
saw your Instagram story and joined this meeting, ma'am.
Oh, that's nice. Thank
I
you.
admire you a lot, ma'am. I tell a lot about you to my mom.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Yeah, ma'am. Tomorrow I have an exam, but I still wanted to attend your meeting and talk to you once. I was continuously messaging the host to unmute me.
That's so sweet. That's so sweet. Thank you, Grishma. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thanks for inspiring us, ma'am. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon.
Ma'am, 2 years back, once I was scrolling my Instagram. I
Okay.
saw your account, ma'am.
Uh,
I was really very passionate, and I am very patriotic towards my aim. My father is an army ex-serviceman,
Wow, that's great.
so I really get inspired many times. I'm a dental student.
That's good. That's good. That's nice. So you saw it
Yeah.
on Instagram story and you joined today?
No, ma'am. I have been following you from 2 years.
Okay.
And the reason my friend saw that you're going to come today to this occasion,
Okay.
I really want to thank her because she gave me good opportunity.
Thank
You're
you. Thanks for joining. Thanks to
very much.
you.
Uh, Thank you, ma'am. And even always really shaking my body.
Sorry?
I'm shivering, ma'am.
No, no, that's okay. You don't have to. I'm very cool.
It's really very good opportunity to meet you, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you so much for joining.
Thank you, ma'am.
Hello. Hello, ma'am.
Hi.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon.
I'm so glad to see you, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you.
Really, I'm very lucky today.
Thank you. I'm
Uh,
lucky to interact with all of you.
oh, thank you, ma'am. Ma'am, I want to ask one question.
Yeah.
What is your weakness and how did you overcome that?
Okay. My weakness, I think my weakness is also my strength only. So I am probably I can say I'm not getting the right word to say. Uh, I'm overzealous. I am over motivated sometimes. So yeah. I mean, I have too many things in mind to achieve, but sometimes it doesn't happen. So that gets my weakness. But that's okay. That becomes my strength also in some situations.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you. I'm a big fan of you, ma'am. Me and my family members, each and every member.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
And daily we are watching your yoga at on Zee Telugu.
Yeah, Arogyame Mahayoga.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you. Okay, so we have anybody more now?
Good evening, ma'am.
Hi, good evening.
Ma'am, I'm Charanya.
Hi, Karan.
I'm studying in intermediate first year.
Okay, that's nice.
I'm so glad to speak with you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Ma'am, how did you manage your studies as well as yoga in your intermediate?
Yeah, so basically, like my dance and yoga, all of these, I started at a very young age. Okay, so it definitely didn't become a hindrance. I used to do yoga when I was studying also because uh, half an hour or 1 hour a day, if you can do yoga, it keeps you more calm and it keeps you balanced. So you can study even better. It gives you better concentration. So it's definitely not a hindrance. So when it comes to dance, probably like before my exams, like during my IPs and during MSET, I did not go for performances. So I gave my time for only to studies. Only after I made it to the college, then I got back to doing my performances.
Hello. Hello. Good afternoon, ma'am. This is
Hi,
Preeti.
hi Preeti.
Ma'am, I would love to ask that how to overcome failures and criticism, ma'am. I mean, when we do something and we put our 100%, still we fail in that. And that failure disappoints us so much that we can't see anything beyond that we have failed completely. So, how to overcome that disappointment and that moment in our life? I would love to know.
I completely understand, and then I have been in that place a lot of times. Though we put in a lot of effort, sometimes it won't work in our favor, and we break down a lot. I mean, we get to that moment where we can't think of anything else right now.
Yes.
So, but I guess in that time, it's just important to stay calm. So, as I keep saying, you need to work hard. You need to do this. You need to do that. You need to achieve and all. But equally important is to take rest. Equally important is to stay calm. Equally important is to take care of your health. So at that moment, just calm down. Just do nothing. Just relax, and you would realize that there is a better day tomorrow. There is a better challenge coming up in your life. Life is never going to be boring. It's always interesting with challenges and
Yes,
uh,
ma'am.
interesting things coming up in your life. So if one thing has gone, there are 100, you know this, Paul. You must be knowing this. Like if one door closes, there are hundreds of doors which would be
Yes,
opening to you in the coming time. So uh, that moment is definitely painful, but all you have to do is just stay calm, relax, and then
yeah.
just keep your mind calm. Just have this hope, and don't lose that hope that things could be better. Just have a hope that there are
Yes,
better things coming up in your life, and that
yes.
hope will take you a long way.
Yeah, ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon.
Sanai Yasmin here from Sri Chaitanya Degree College.
Hi, Yasmin.
Yeah, I like to ask you about how did you manage your time to do so much? I mean, you have achieved a lot. How did you manage that time to do all this?
Yes, so all of us have 24 hours in a day. So all you have to do is to properly schedule your time. So, when it comes to me, like one important thing in my life is that I wake up really early. So I wake up, but my day starts at 5 in the morning. So I wake up, I do my yoga, I take a yoga class, I study like 3 to 4 hours, and then whatever hospital, college, wherever I have to go, I come back, and then I practice again for 1 hour, and then I study. So basically, like right now, what is making a hindrance in our life is our cell phones. It needs more time, than our own self. So so yeah, so if you can like properly channelize your time and energies in the right direction, I guess there's nothing that you can't achieve, and there you can do a lot of things in your life at a time. So that's it. Yes, just use your time properly.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Hi Tejaswini. Actually, there are so many people who want to talk to you, and do you have some time to take those questions, or can we wrap up?
Yeah, like around like 5 to 10 minutes, like I can be there because we said like we would be there till 4:30, right? So
Yes.
probably in the next 5 to 10 minutes we can wrap.
Okay. So, before closing, we have presidential remarks and all. So,
Sure. So in the next 5 minutes, I'm fine then.
yeah, okay. Thank you.
Hello, ma'am.
Hi.
Hi, ma'am. I am very happy and I am very lucky to talking with you, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you. What's your name? I can't see you.
Lakshmi Prasanna, ma'am. This year I am going to join MBBS first year.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice.
Yeah, in Pratima Medical College, ma'am.
Congratulations.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. Ma'am, I want to know now, from now, how I need to change, how I need to maintain a study timetable, how I need to be.
Okay. So, medicine is beautiful, especially the first year when you get to study the human anatomy with the cadavers and all. So, it's going to be great. So, you're going to, I mean, life in college, it's definitely beautiful. So, yes, what I would say is that study day to day because, you know, medicine exams, during the exams, they don't give us like 1 day gap also between the exams. So it'll be like huge to study. So whatever portion your PGs or your professors are teaching you, finish it that same day. Give it like 2 to 3 hours of your time, and then finish it day to day. That is what is important at this point. It's definitely important to have fun also. Study well, have fun, because college is the best time of your life. Just finish day to day, and that'll help you.
Okay, but somebody are telling it's no problem. You can chill. You can study before the day of exam. You still the time you can enjoy. Somebody are saying no. You need to study from starting. I'm not getting what to, how to plan. I'm not getting.
Yeah, you'll understand yourself like once you get inside. So but what happens is that, yeah, like once we get into college, a lot of people give a lot of advices, and we tend to relax because we study a lot in intermediate, that we tend to
Yeah.
relax when we come to college and all. But that doesn't help us. So you should relax, you should have fun, and all. But definitely, like whatever it is, like before going to your dissection hall, if you can study what you're going to see that day, it'll help you better. When somebody's explaining something, whatever they explained, if you come back and study, it'll help you. Otherwise, because medicine is volatile, it's huge, you will not remember anything in the last minute. So whatever you're seeing that same day, just refer it once. At least one reference will help you.
Okay, ma'am. Actually, when I'm studying, when I'm preparing for NEET, I have downloaded only for Instagram for only for you only, ma'am. Why? Because I want to become like you. I kept I kept you as a role model. I want to become like her. I kept.
That's very sweet.
And I
That's
will say to my family members also, like that. I want to be you. We should also we all should be also be should be like her. I will say.
Thank you, Lakshmi Prasanna. Thank you so much. That's very sweet of you. You would be even better than me. All the best to you.
Ma'am, I want to meet, ma'am. I want to meet you, ma'am.
Definitely, if time permits, if there's any opportunity, we'll definitely look for it.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah, I don't know. I've seen one. I mean, I do get a lot of messages from girls who are studying for NEET, and also I see people writing my name on the hand and sending me the pictures. So I don't really get time to answer all of them. I don't get time, but I do get some time to like check sometimes. Yeah.
Why? Because I'm thinking in our village there is a school, but the education was. Oh, here there are so many people like ma'am, to motivate the students. But in the village there are so many people who are having knowledge, but the motivation is not there for them, no ma'am. I thought that I had got one idea that I will organize. My father was building one function hall, ma'am, only for the poor people. They can
Yeah.
free for them. So
That's
I
very
thought that if you that I thought that if you come, you can motivate them all, no ma'am. By you, you will also get a good name, and from you they will
yes,
they will
yes.
improve their study, no ma'am. So that I'm asking when I want to meet you,
Sure, definitely. I mean,
organize a program.
I'll look into my schedules, and during when the program is there, if my schedule permits, I'll definitely come. Just whoever it is, like if you want to contact me, just send me a mail on tejaswinimanogna@gmail.com. So
You will
I'll
see, ma'am, the message. There will so many mails, no ma'am. You will see.
yeah. Instead of Instagram, mail would be a better one. If you can send me an official invite or something, I'll definitely look into it.
Okay, ma'am.
Thank you.
Can you send me your mail, ma'am?
This is the same. Tejaswini Mano, no gap. tejaswinimanogna@gmail.com.
Okay, ma'am.
Thank you.
for your valuable words.
Thank you. All the best.
Yeah, thank you so much for answering all those questions, Tejaswini. And now I request Achalapati sir, Professor K.V. Achalapati sir, to give some presidential remarks on this session. Professor K.V. Achalapati is secretary and correspondent of a college and director for Dhanvantari Institute of Science and Technology. He is a retired professor from Commerce Department, Usmania University, and he was head and dean for Commerce Department in OU, and he was a placement officer while he was working there. Sir, I request you to take over.
Thank you, Harini. Dr. Tejaswini, the chief guest of the college, Manognya, the anchor who started the program, Harini, the organizer, and learned faculty members from my college, Dr. Sastry, the director of the college. It is really a wonderful 1.5 hour session we had. Initially, students spoke well, and I am very happy. 5 students have come forward to speak for minimum 2 minutes time we gave to them. And all of them have made a good effort to explain the very well. Dr. Tejaswini, you did really wonders. You know, she gave a very good messages. Each one is a message. Pride of the family is the pride of the nation, because making a girl to study is a pride of the family. Girl is a pride of the family. I always say my daughter is a proud daughter because she did her MS from Harvard University and working in a multinational company, mathwork company. And whenever I make a call, immediately she comes and she loves me a lot. So my daughter, though I have another son, both of them, I love my daughter and say pride of the family is a pride of the nation. I am always proud of her. Similarly, you know, you said balancing of the academic and non-curriculum, that is really required. You must have seen good number of questions have come that how do you get so much time for doing all these things? People should know that time is at our disposal. We are not at the disposal of the time. If you look to the schedule prepared by Tejaswini on the wall she has shown, that shows she is planning the time. Time is not planning her. If you don't plan the time, definitely time will plan you, which will be worse for you. How much time you can spare? She said clearly by 4:30 you must relieve me. That shows, that means she has, after 4:30 she has another engagement. We can't encroach into that time. So that is the second point. Very good point you made. And working hard and challenging, how do you face the challenges and how do you overcome? They asked a question. It was a wonderful answer, especially when she went for the Bombay in facing the Miss Universe and etc. That challenges, how she faced, and where you can compromise, where you cannot compromise. She is very clear. And what is cannot be compromised, she said, okay, I will quit and I will go back. And she got another opportunity of Miss Earth, and then wherein her value system linked with that one, it sunk with the whatever her personal value system is there. So failures are your teachers. Values should not be traded off. Technology should not govern us. We should govern the technology. You must be in the team of creating a technology rather than becoming a tool. You know, forward, forward, forward. As long as forward and you get something and you forward to some other things. Garbage in and garbage out. All phones will have same jokes. All phones will have same stories. All phones will have same forwards. Please stop forwarding unless you believe what you have read is useful and inevitable to the others. Don't forward to others. I really appreciate her question. And what was her weakness? Somebody asked a question, and how do you overcome? See, weakness and strongness are the two sides of the same coin. If you are running a bicycle, The weakest link of the chain is the focus point. If you can manage that weakest link of the chain, you can run the cycle very well. So when you learn the cycle, when we put some nail into it, and then we are focusing that it won't disturb the cycling. So our focus must be on weakness so that you can overcome. That was also beautifully answered. So I'll end my presidential remarks with Abdul Kalam's quote that everything starts with the vision. You must have a vision and you must have a goal. Vision is different from goal. Vision is what you see yourself after 15 years. Goal is what you want to reach. What is your determination? Then you need to have a strategy. Identify your weakness, identify your strengths. Your strengths are linked with opportunities. Your thumbs up. If your weaknesses are linked to the threats, your thumbs down. So that is strategy. And you must have a plan of action. You can see plan of action on the wall she wrote. And you must stick to it, execute it. Just having plan is not sufficient. That action will result in result. And this is what we always say, Yatra Yogeshwara Krishna, Yatra Partho Dhanurdharaha, Tatra Sri Vijayo Dhruvani Tirmama. What do you mean by that? Yatra Yogeshwara Krishna, wherever Yogeshwara Krishna is there. Yatra Partho Dhanurdharaha, wherever Partha is there with Dhanus. Tatra, there. Sri Vijayo, Sri is money, Vijaya is success. Dhruvani Tirmatir Mama, definitely you will get it. What does it mean? Do you think that it is the Sri Krishna and Arjuna will come? It's not mythological Sri Krishna and Arjuna. Krishna is a reflection of strategy. The Arjuna is a reflection of the vision. See, Arjuna was asked.
This is exactly the verse which I also quoted in my international stage of Miss Earth India, Miss Earth also. So the same quote. I mean, where there's a vision and where there's a mission, wealth, victory, and prosperity will follow it.
Excellent. That's the meaning of Bhagavad Gita's last sloka. Yatra Yogeshwara Krishna, wherever strategy and vision are there. It is there in the Harvard Business Review, September 99 issue. If you go back to the back series, you will get it. September 99, 98, I think so. Vision and goal by Colin. Professor Colin has written an article on that. And how companies in America with more than 100 years of history, 200 companies he has identified, and then he has checked up the vision and mission, and he has brought out where core values are not given up, but the strategies are always changing. Such companies are thumbs up, and those companies which have not done are thumbs down. With this, I thank the organizers for giving me an opportunity. I wish all the girls, I am very happy to see 100 candidates has come down, of course 88 after Tejaswini stopped talking. Thank you. I wish 88 students to make the program always like this by coming in large number and make it success. Thank you.
Thank you.
I thought that anyway, organizers and the secretary is going to bore us. So 12 students have left. Thank you. Yeah, I leave it to Harini.
Yes, sir. So, good evening, everyone present here. I thank the chief guest for the session, Dr. Tejaswini Manognya, for accepting our invitation. And I thank our management, my management, for letting me go and proceed with this session, because I always wanted people around me or the society which I live to know more about the girl child rights, or to know more about girl empowerment or women empowerment for that matter. So I thank you very much for letting me proceed with this. And I thank each and everyone present here for this session. Thank you. Yes, sir.
Are we closing?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you can close.